Morning, y'all. Here it is, Wednesday, September 17th, 2025. Chilly morning here. Slate Creek Camp, formerly Camp Solomon, still Camp Solomon. I'm out here to see if there's going to be any kind of showdown with the authorities here. I did my best to clear the premises, clean up all the trash. I left only the lumber and the stumps that were, seating places, etc. And the chair. I left the chair. Come back to get my bikes. It's the last evidence of me being here is my bikes. Also, there's a bucket, a single bucket. So I'm expecting them to be here shortly. I don't want them here, but kind of talking quietly to. I'm listening for any kind of vehicle action or movement other than the crows. So here's camp the following morning. That lumber was left in a giant pile over there. I just happened to put it into a little table, work table. Put their fire ban flag back in. And let them know, here's your sign. My blessing circle, that's where I do my wash. Okay, put some chalk marks on these things. Okay, there's a battery over here. I want that. I finished up at night, so might have missed a few things. Pretty tidy. Pretty tidy. I mean, I would be comfortable leaving it just like this. It's just a cool camp. If that qualifies as improvements. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. That the Septagon is back in action. I do expect them to show up sometime this morning. No, I don't want them here. I don't like them. I'm gonna grab my bike. It's my last walking stick and the bike. Leave the white one here. Not the end of the world. That one is not as valuable to me. A bucket and a bike. I'm gonna walk off with my flat tire again. Sorry, I'm walking out. Excuse me. It's in my teeth. One problem is after packing everything up, I packed up all my food and I'm hungry. So and it's 7:30 and it's about in the low 40s right now. It's chilly. I didn't grab my gloves. I'm just doing everything I can to abide by their whatever their thing is, whatever their objections are to my existence. The path out, 9M38 Forest Service Road, which is a 4-wheel drive trail, and it's drivable with most cars to the camp. When you go back further, it's really steep and narrow and rocky, and there's a lot. I can't get back there in the Subaru. You need a Jeep or something, or side by side. I gotta fix my bike again. Then get to town. Plan is air this up, ride to town with a small backpack, go eat at, my favorite restaurant or whatever, treat myself for this struggle I've been going through here. I think I've earned a little treat. Dang. It's just heavy, dude. That's all. It's just heavy. Having to uproot my life and move along. It definitely makes me identify with the ancient Israelites in Egypt. When they had to run. Pharaoh's okay. Moses, let my people go. And all the plagues, the frogs, the flies, the blood, the locusts, all their cattle die, and then all the way up to the firstborn. Unless you had the Passover, the blood of the lamb spread on your door frame. Then the angel of death passed over your residence and didn't kill your firstborn. So, but then they ran, and Pharaoh finally relented, let them go, and they ran to the desert. 603,000 of them, men, so it's probably about 2 million people, supposedly. I believe it. I think that's accurate. I think that's real history of my people. Out into the desert, and then Pharaoh comes and chases them, right? And they're just caught between a rock and a hard place. Caught between Pharaoh's army and the Red Sea. And Moses stretches out his staff and puts it in the water, and it parts for them. So, what he's capable of doing to defend us, what he is willing to do to defend us in his own name. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are saved. So I'm running into the name of the Lord right now. It's the main road, 24N20, the Forest Service Road. 3/4 a mile. Yikes. Again, a little bit of vanity, even with the tooth. 3/4 a mile down to the Bucks Lake Road. That way. I'm going up this way. I didn't feel comfortable making this walk last night because of the cats out here. Slate Creek. Here's the bridge. And here's me walking away. Watch my ass get smaller. Excuse me. So, let's see. No fireworks. Okay, now that makes no problem with that. Not into fireworks. Hope there's no fireworks today with the authorities. Well, it's cold enough. My hands are actually cold, like hurting because they're cold without gloves on and holding the camera. But this way, this was back when I was working at the mill, this is where I'd come and cut firewood. That's how I discovered this place. Yeah, you're looking for a snag. A snag is a standing dead tree. It has to be completely dead. No green branches on it anywhere. But this good road goes back it's 17 miles to East Quincy this way. So I could actually go to East Quincy today on the gas that I have in the car, barely. On the back way, but place they patrol too much. When they do too much, it's like, yeah, we don't want 100,000 tweakers out here having just random campfires everywhere, but you got someone collecting all these pine cones, making the artisanal bouquets. There's an opportunity. I do need to eat, and I do need to handle some bills. I do need to handle some debts. And I have a right to make a living. Just like everybody else, I don't want a job. I don't want to go to the same place every day. I listen to Spirit. I do what He asks. I do what He leads me to do, what He guides me to do, with His wisdom and the intelligence that He gifted me with, the skills in my hands, the strength in my body. And that should be enough. I certainly hope it's enough. Used to be enough. It's just sad, yo. It's just sad. It's just sad they don't allow us to be human anymore, really. Stay human. Starvation. Creation of the devil. A rebel. You know, I mean, all the freaky people make the beauty of the world. All the freaky people make the beauty of the world. And every flower has a right to be blooming. I'm hungry. I didn't really eat dinner last night. I thought about it. I had a nice late lunch in town with a quarter pound of smoked salmon and a cashew quinoa cranberry salad, which is really good mix. It was like a little over $7 to co-op. $7.35 actually, which are my numbers. 7 times 5 is 35. Solomon's number, 35. In the Jewish mystical tradition, the Kabbalah, 35 corresponds to the name of God, which signifies sexual energy and creation and fertility. And Solomon, with his 700 wives, I think represents that quite well. And 5 times 7. I've been studying a lot about Solomon, actually, to the point where I'm a little like, I'm really going to claim that name. I mean, it's beautiful. It's just he's very, very talented human being. Okay, go back there. That's nice. That is nice. I like that. I can get around the puddle I just had to drive through. Oh yeah, move that rock. All right. Okay, so there's evidence of human habitation here, and trash left, just straight up trash. We don't like that. Gotta move that rock. Well, I guess I can get around it. And this is where I came last night to escape detection, and scraped a little bit on this little dip here. I do wish I had a pickup. Before I pick up. So, more evidence of human habitation. Great tent site right there. Another one there. Again, this spot. This is ready for 300. Oh, excuse me. Slipping and sliding. And there is Donkey. Full circle. And just okay. Now I gotta remember where my pump is. It's like aggravation. The aggravation never ends. But I will say, my famous, or one day will be famous catchphrase: God bless America. From, well, this isn't Camp Solomon anymore. What is it? God bless America from Slate Creek in Plumas County, wild camping. Over and